15. Things men pay attention to but you don't. He's thinking and watching you, but he doesn't want you to know because he'll be able to use it later to demonstrate his attentiveness. Have you ever wondered what he's thinking when he looks at you like that? Every female has, and when they ask their date about it, he just shrugs it off. He is thinking and observing you, believe me, but he doesn't want you to know because he can use it later to demonstrate his attentiveness. As they watch and learn things about you that you probably didn't know about yourself, males have mastered the evasive maneuvers for inquisitive questions. The first thing to mention is that males are extremely aware of their physical appearance. Any changes could indicate a shift in his mood or feeling, which he should be aware of. The second thing to keep in mind is that males are highly emotional creatures. Although most people believe that women are the more sensitive gender, history and entertainment have proven that drama queens are actually emo kings. Males are the rowdy ones, the ones who struggle to express themselves, the ones who end up in the news or write the best love songs. So, after talking to a few guys who are actively dating women and others, I came up with a list of 15 things that men notice but don't. 15. How much meat you eat. I enjoy it when my daughter eats meat. Makes me feel at ease in my own skin. I don't want to date a girl who makes me feel fat or pig-like. Men pay attention to what women eat on dates and during their time together. Most guys believe that a girl who isn't afraid to flaunt her eating habits, no matter how bizarre they may be, is a confident and fun person to be around. On dates, it's natural for women to want to look their best and maintain a calm demeanor. If you don't want to eat red meat, opt for the fish or chicken options instead of the garden salad to appear healthy and aware of your weight and health. Order the delectable, good value entrees that will make your date feel like he's dining with a person rather than a rabbit. Don't overspend by ordering the most expensive item on the menu. Just keep in mind that he wants to know you're comfortable in your own skin, capable of taking care of yourself, and willing to eat meat. 14. How much makeup you wear. When she wears makeup, I like it. It irritates me. I'm not sure when it started, but a lot of men mistakenly believe that women who wear makeup are making an effort to look good for their date. Males are put off when a girl is dressed down, without makeup, and in sweatpants, as if they aren't worth the updo. I blame movies and television shows for this because a girl always showers, moisturizes, styles her hair, and applies makeup before going out on a date. Regardless of the channel or genre of film, the Disney Channel and Nickelodeon broadcast the same ideas as HBO and Showtime. On the red carpet, women in the entertainment industry are always fully dressed in stunning gowns. They are virtually unrecognizable when caught in public without makeup and in sweatpants. So, for some reason, men have come to believe that if they are worth the trouble and effort, their woman will do it for them. It's as if it's a direct reflection of how much their woman loves and cherishes them. 13. Beverage preference. Water at dinner, red wine with steak, a gin and tonic with co-workers, and white wine when she needs to vent her frustrations, says the author. If you think men keep track of how much we eat, you can bet they also keep track of how much we drink. It's not even funny how much they know about our drinks based on who we're with and how we're feeling. The majority of the guys do this to be able to order for their dates, but some do it because they believe the type of drink consumed directly correlates with their date's mood and predicts how the night will end. I've overheard men comparing notes on how various drinks affect their female partners, laughing at the similarities and exchanging notes and recommendations. Overall, men care about what we put in our bodies because it affects our moods and, more importantly, what we want to do when they are around. And, while every woman is different, most alcoholic beverages have similar effects on us all if we consume enough of them. 12. A color you often wear. I like to dress in black and white because it complements her outfits. This was amusing to hear a man admit, but given the wide range of colors that women wear, it's only natural that a man would want to match his girl as closely as possible. Women do, after all, wear a variety of colors and styles depending on their mood. This quote was written by a guy who is dating a particularly fashionable girl who enjoys keeping up with the latest fashion trends in Tokyo and London. Her outfits are usually quite wild in colors and very outspoken. She's daring and enjoys being so open about her tastes. This is how she attracted a boyfriend who wears solid colors. This is normal because men are often attracted by the woman's appearance. The more she can wear her personality, the more personality she must have is the assumption. Not only is it in the color of the clothes, but also the fashions and trends. Your date will notice what you wear and dress to match. And when he does, be sure to compliment him. It shows that he cares. 11. Clean nails or nail polish. I request that she paint her nails. And she went out of her way for me. This is one idea that men find proof of when it comes to women listening to them. I'm not sure when the desire for proof that women listen began, but it has manifested itself in a variety of ways, shapes, and forms. One of these can be found in nail polish. Whether it's to flaunt a woman's femininity, nails, or color sense, it's a fact that if your man asks you to do something and you do it, you get gold stars. If you don't, it's seen as a slight to their masculinity, your opinion of them, and what he won't expect from you in the future. When a guy asks his girls to do something, it's always adorable. It's a little risky in terms of appearance, but if you can pull it off, do so with panache and show him that you pay attention, that you care, and that you can strut your stuff even if it's not by choice. 10 activities you enjoy more than others. When we go surfing, her personality comes out. Some guys like to put their dates to the test to see how far they will go for them. It's an odd concept, and it makes me uneasy to know that guys are interested in how you approach athletics in your relationship, but they want to see what you'll do and how far out of your comfort zone you'll go for them. They will suggest hiking and take you on a wilderness trail, or they will suggest going to the beach and bring surfboards or rent kayaks. The fact of the matter is, he wants to know your physical capabilities so he can observe, make notes, and suggest things that you will enjoy more. Not all dates are about the movies, dinners, and long walks. Why not jump on bikes and ride around the city together, enjoying the sunlight and breeze, maybe even racing a little to show off your competitive edge? While having fun and laughing, he's watching and taking mental notes, thinking of more fun ways to enjoy time together. 9. Your smile. All I want to do is make her happy. Her smile is unforgettable. When asked what the most memorable aspect of meeting their girlfriends was, the majority of men will say their smiles. When used correctly, that one small feature on everyone's face captures hearts, makes new friends, and can turn the right partner into a puddle of goop. Smiles are a fun and flirty way to greet new or old acquaintances. A smile is the most effective way to convey joy and excitement. Some people's knees can be weakened by even a half-hearted smile. So brush your teeth, floss your teeth, and put a little gloss on your lips. It's the smile men like to see as the welcome mat to any conversation or the greeting banner before anyone tries to get closer. It's the kind of smile that makes men want to work for it. It's because of that smile that men take the first step and initiate contact, hoping that the woman behind the smile is just as bright and sweet as the smile. Some men are disappointed when they discover empty black holes, but the majority of men are rewarded with twinkling eyes, glistening conversation, and a charming personality. 8. Your facial expressions. I can tell what she needs to hear even before she says anything. The face, aside from smiles and tears, is one of the most expressive parts of the body. With just the furrowing or raising of the brow, it can express surprise and disappointment. Biting the bottom lip can express cold or physical attraction. It has the potential to create a beautiful connection between two people or to expel rejection from the same set of lips. One of the first things that men learn about their women are their facial expressions. Knowing how to read a woman entails knowing what she wants before she asks, hearing what she needs to hear before she speaks, and anticipating her needs so that he can be a better companion to her. When mystery men get it right, it's the unspoken connection that makes them feel even more irreplaceable. Women's facial expressions, or looks, are a way of demonstrating that they are paying attention and comprehending you. 7. Your quirks. I enjoy it when she is unique and proud of it. When faced with choices in life, there is usually a clear winner and a lesser traveled path. Most people opt for the obvious option the majority of the time. Someone will occasionally take the road less traveled. Even rarer are those who choose to forge their own path and choose their own path. It's the quirkiness, that extra bit of personality, that men adore in their female partners. It's difficult to pinpoint what it is in each woman, but it is distinct. Some women have a snarkier sense of humor that attracts some men. Women vary in their levels of the organization, but some live in organized chaos. That appeals to some men. Most women have quirks that keep them in line with the rest of the pack, while others have quirks that set them apart. What matters is that every woman is herself and lives her life in the way she sees fit. If a man enjoys it, then more power to him. 6. Musical preferences. Listening to her sing off-key adds to the enjoyment of the song. The majority of people listen to music on a regular basis, whether it comes from their radios, phones, players, or other sources. Music is played in almost every establishment, primarily because it creates a more relaxed atmosphere that more people can enjoy. Men pay attention to the music preferences of their female partners. It's no secret that music can reveal a great deal about our personalities and tastes. Men, on the other hand, notice when a woman is comfortable enough to sing along. Men will sometimes intentionally play more of their woman's favorite music just to hear her sing or see her nod along to the beat. It's a small gesture of consideration that can help or hinder the progress of a relationship. Similar musical tastes can bring a couple closer together as they realize they have more in common. Different musical tastes can also bring a couple closer together because one will want to share with the other in the hopes of converting them. In general, this type of behavior strengthens the bond between two people and improves their chemistry. 5. What troubles you? She isn't fond of cats. I'm not sure why. Neither do we watch The Lion King. The most common response I received was that men can tell when their woman is upset or distressed. Some men claim that the air around their woman is just different, which aids them in deciding what to do next. Some men claim that their woman simply emits a feeling, which forces them to change their plans and act like a wide receiver waiting to catch the ball. Overall, an attentive man will notice when their woman is distressed, in any way, and will try to help solve the issue or problem in the hopes of making her feel better. Men want to be there for their women, whether it's for cramps or a life problem. If a man believes his woman is angry with him, things will change, and he will begin to pacify her with flowers, kisses, and possibly candy. Men may miss the big events, but they are aware of women's moods. Without navigation, the waters are treacherous. 4. What perks you up? I am miles in the air when she is happy. When their woman is happy, men are ecstatic. Everyone wishes to be content. If there is mutual chemistry when a man meets a woman for the first time, both parties are happy. If they're both happy, they'll both smile. This is one of the most stunning things I've ever seen. Men always notice when their woman is happy, no matter what it is. I used to know a guy who would never touch a plant. He couldn't fathom why anyone would want to come into contact with naturally germ-infested life forms. Then he met an artist who creates art by pressing and drying plants. He still has a backyard full of different plants that he plucks for her to use in her art. That is the definition of love. For the sake of being together, men will do very interesting things for their women in order to face their fears, challenges, and other obstacles head-on. They notice the small details and feel as if they have access to the information, making it even more special and treasured. 3. Body changes. When she's stressed, I can always tell. This may appear superficial at first, but bear with me. Men are more aware of changes in their women than women are of their own. It's a funny thought, but men have different perspectives on their female partners. They pay more attention to details, remembering and memorizing details that others would overlook. My husband once pointed out a sunspot on my left arm that I had never noticed before. It had grown over time, but I hadn't noticed until he brought it to my attention. Imagine my delight. But he noticed it as soon as it appeared. Then he met an artist who creates art by pressing and drying plants. He still has a backyard full of different plants that he plucks for her to use in her art. That is the definition of love. For the sake of being together, men will do very interesting things for their women in order to face their fears, challenges, and other obstacles head-on. They notice the small details and feel as if they have access to the information, making it even more special and treasured. 2. Body language. Every now and then, I get it right when I read her. There are times when I misread her. In general, I'm correct. Nothing speaks louder to men than their woman's body language. Despite the fact that each woman is unique, most women have similar poses for happiness, sadness, anger, and stress. The variations increase from there, but they are all based on the same concepts. Men study their women's body language and commit it to memory so that they can respond appropriately when they see it. According to my findings, most men constantly check in to ensure that they are reading correctly. They must not only read the body language, but they must also check in verbally for confirmation before attempting to administer their own responses. Body language, as most people are aware, can communicate a great deal without using words. Similarly, body language can be deafeningly silent or perplexing. Reading body language and responding appropriately takes someone who is very caring. 1. Need versus want. My daughter always wants a lot of things, but I only give her what she requires. We spend a lot of time talking about what we want, what we wish we had, and what we hope to one day be successful enough to own on our own. Men must pay attention and recognize that these are fantasies we're discussing, allowing things to cloud our better judgment and allowing us to see only what we want to see. And they amuse us by bringing us trinkets, gifts, and flowers, but when it comes down to it, they keep an eye on what we spend our money on, and when we ask their opinion, they are cautious in how they deliver it. They recognize that money is valuable and should be spent wisely, so they look for ways to ensure that we aren't squandering it on frivolous items. Instead, they try to assist us in saving money so that when the time comes to purchase something we require, we are prepared. Sometimes, without even realizing what we need, they go out of their way to get it for us because they care so much. Isn't that lovely? What do you think? Are you surprised that men notice these things? Tell us in the comments below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends so that we can keep making them. For videos like this, hit the subscribe button and remember to click the notification bell. Also, be sure to check out our other videos as well. Thanks for watching.